This is my husband, Ryan.
Hi guys.
So what are we making today?
We're making a learning tower.
For baby girl?
For baby girl in the kitchen to help mama out when she's cooking.
And doing a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
So go ahead.
What I did was I found some plans online from various websites to get some measurements.
I think it's on Pinterest too.
Is it? Okay, there you go. Go to Pinterest for your plans needs. Got some plans for the rung height. This is, as you can see, this is an adjustable one. If you know anything about the learning tower, it's got 4 adjustable heights. I'm kind of working with what I have in the garage here right now. So my dowel that I'm using to support the foot platform is a little bigger, so my cutouts are a little bigger. What I did was I grabbed some foam board that my wife happened to have laying around. So I created my own little templates for the adjustable part of the stand. And I created a little, it's an oblong circle, just kind of like a little flare in there to take out some weight, and also create some little, I guess it'd be lifting holes. I'm not sure what they're even for. So I've already cut out one of my pieces with a jigsaw, and using 3/4 inch birch, which I picked up at Home Depot for about $45 for the 4x8 sheet, which sounds like a lot, but considering a learning tower costs $200, $45 isn't too bad, and probably, I'm guessing, a few hours of my time.
So what tools have you used so far?
What tools have I used so far? Well, a tape measure, obviously, a pencil. I ripped off my 4x8 sheet of birch with my table saw here. That was fun because it's a big piece of birch and it's heavy and it's a small table saw. I wish I had a bigger table saw, but
birthday present.
There you go. Nice. I created 2 pieces that are exactly the same. So in order to get my 2 sides identical, I cut one out instead of transferring the template to 2 pieces. So therefore, and then I'm just going to take this guy, clamp it to the other piece, and then trace out the finished piece onto the new piece so it's exactly the same. So that way we don't have any wobbliness to the shelf.
Perfect.
It should sit perfectly on the floor. So here I am. Like I said, I've just cut out one piece. That's just one side. There's a lot more pieces, as you can see from the plan. There's still feet to be done, there's sides to be done, there's a floor to be done.
Okay, we'll get to that in the next step. So you did use, I saw you used your paddle bit drill.
So to cut out the center parts of the side piece, I had to cut in. We can't cut in with the jigsaw, so you have to create a pilot hole. And to create a pilot hole, I just used a 1.25" paddle bit on my drill. So, which is about the same size as these pieces right here. So we're gonna pretty well.
All right, well, get cutting and we'll get back to the next step.
All right. So what I've done is I've sandwiched my 2 boards together and I clamped them together so that when I run my trace around my pattern, my boards don't move and throw it all off. So I've run my trace, I pop my clamp on, and I'm left with a pattern. So now I'll cut it out. So here I am, I'm done cutting out all the main pieces. There's 12 of them. This doesn't include the little support that they stand on because I'm not sure what size that's going to be yet, so I don't want to cut that yet until I have it all put together, do a little dry run, make sure everything fits. So that's all of them. So what I'm going to do now is probably router out all the edges of these things so they're nice and smooth, and then put it together. Okay, now that I've finished cutting out all the pieces and laid them all out, I will take them all to my table router and round off the edges. I'm using a 1/4 inch round bit for the router. I think that takes off enough, just to make the edges nice and smooth. So what I've done is I've taken all the pieces, all the edges that are exposed, and rounded them off. All the edges that are used to connect to other pieces, like this piece right here, which goes between the two sides, I didn't router those. All I'm going to do with those is just run a little bit of sandpaper over them, just kind of take off the burrs. But I want a nice tight fit between the pieces, so I didn't router those off. But everything else, so all the pieces I routed off, and now it's nice and smooth.
So for moms that don't have a router, or families that don't have a router, do you think just taking the sandpaper to it would be okay?
If you don't have a router, if you have like a little orbital sander like this, you can use one of these, little quarter sheet sander like this. You can use one of those to kind of go over the edges, but it's going to be hard to get inside all these little pieces right here. But if you have the time and have the sandpaper, there's no reason why you can't just take a piece of sandpaper, just get in there with your fingers and just round off all the little pieces right here and take off all the burrs. The important thing is that when you touch the edges here, you don't want to get splinters and burrs, especially with the kids. So whatever it takes, whether it be sandpaper or a router, to take these little hard edges off. Go ahead.
And I was thinking about this earlier too. If people don't have a table saw, if they know the size, they could probably have Home Depot cut down the size they needed as far as the 2 panels, right?
Sure, you betcha. There's a lot of pieces here. I use my jigsaw to cut a lot of round pieces, like to put some like kind of style into them. There's no reason why that can't be just a straight cut.
Yeah.
I just did it just to.
But a jigsaw you can get for relatively inexpensive, so.
Yeah, a cheap jigsaw you can pick up probably $50 at any improvement store.
So.
And obviously they go up.
So most people have a jigsaw and a drill, I'd say, but maybe not a table saw. So I think it's.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a table saw. You can use if you have a little circular saw. It's not going to be as straight and easy, but you could probably do it if you're good with it. But like you said, there's no reason why you can't take the measurements into Home Depot and have the guys in there cut them for you, make them do something for once. So even after using your router, you might find you still have a little bit of sharp edges on some of this stuff. So the other alternative to using a router was just a piece of sandpaper. You can also take that sandpaper when you're done, if you have a router, you go over the edges and you take off any little burrs that remain. Just make sure it's nice and smooth, because now's the time to do it. You don't want to find those burrs and sharp spots later after the little munchkins are climbing all over it. And owie, you got a splinter. So what I'm doing right now is just attaching the legs to the base of the wall. So I've already pre-drilled most of my connections, and now I'm, as you can see, almost done with the second one here. I marked the ends after I pre-drilled them so I could use the same foot pieces again. That way my holes line up perfectly. So what I'm doing now is, after I get done, I'll look just like that, through the sidewall, the leg, and the side brace, all one piece. I'm using 3-inch deck screws that I had laying around the house. And there we go. One side is done. Obviously you can tell it's not stained or painted yet. What I'm doing is I'm putting everything together to make sure everything fits, and then I'll end up taking it all apart, staining it, and then putting it back together after the stain dries. There's one side. Okay, so I finished assembling the entire piece, and I have my chief test pilot right now trying it out. Apparently it's okay, stable enough. She hasn't fallen out of it yet. It's like her play tower right now. So as you can see, I attached the base legs to the sides, and I attached the 4 front and rear pieces. I actually flipped them over from the planks. I thought they looked better this way with the arches, angles facing each other. Other side's the same. And I went ahead and built the step platform on the bottom, which is a little bit smaller than the actual opening. It's about a 1-inch gap on the side to allow for the movement of the pegs, or the dowels, so they can change the height of it. And that's about it. So I'm just going to do a little bit more sanding, smooth off some edges, and then I'll disassemble it all, stain it, and then reassemble it. Please. Say hi. Hi.
This is my husband, Ryan.
Hi guys.
So what are we making today?
We're making a learning tower.
For baby girl?
For baby girl in the kitchen to help mama out when she's cooking.
And doing a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
So go ahead.
What I did was I found some plans online from various websites to get some, at least to get some measurements.
I think it's on Pinterest too.
Is it? Okay, there you go. Go to Pinterest for your plans needs. Got some plans for the rung height. This is, as you can see, this is an adjustable one. If you know anything about the learning tower, it's got 4 adjustable heights. I'm kind of working with what I have in the garage here right now. So my dowel that I'm using to support the foot platform is a little bigger, so my cutouts are a little bigger. What I did was I grabbed some foam board that my wife happened to have laying around. So I created my own little templates for the adjustable part of the stand. And I created a little, it's an oblong circle, just kind of like a little flare in there to take out some weight, and also create some little, I guess they'd be lifting holes. I'm not sure what they're even for. So I've already cut out one of my pieces with a jigsaw.